It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Ready, go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Ready, yellow, 43.
On play action, they'll throw. Out to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready,
They'll go with a keeper. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So Sanders now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
close, 10. Cut, cut.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And on now is the punter as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one moving forward as we wrap up the first month of NFL football. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Right. Strike. Stand, go.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Texans at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hale. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
97.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Ready.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll try to run this one in, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Texans to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a give right side. Solomon. And he is going to lose yardage here. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Stop made there by Brian Asamoah.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
On the ready. 52 blaster. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side, complete. That's Hale. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Now they try the right side here. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Ready. 10 black.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
22. Hey, go Fury. Go.
Now a handoff running through the middle.
To about the 35, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. They'll keep it on the ground. Solomon, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hale. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got it. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss. Play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Racing to the end zone.
And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Texans send the punter out, standing right on his own 5-yard line. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
I know there's no
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think? He's got a man. Complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop.
Ready, 33, yellow. Ultra. Cut, go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Hearns brings it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hale. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, They're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run on 1st down. Solomon, and running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And he'll decide to keep this once more.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds Hearns left side. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
60 red. 60 red.
They'll try and run for it. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Right back to him on 1st down. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 2nd down, Solomon, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here.
50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's at the 40, 20. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Solomon, he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the off. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get it.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And now out comes Houston.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
They'll keep it on the ground. Solomon, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On first down, Solomon, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He finds his man, complete. That's Hale. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Tampa Bay, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on